Hello, ladies. Well, this group is alive today. There's so many live videos going on, and I love it. It's so good to see everyone's faces and people stepping up and stepping out there. And I just got off work. I'm literally pulled over on the side of the road so that I can do this because I felt like I needed to get on, like right now. And so don't mind my awesome attire. And I have to say, it was just really cool. So I hope I'm not butchering your name. Ayla, A-Y-I-L-A. I'm sure I'm messing it up, so please correct me. But holy fudge, girl. Like, congrats on doing a live video. If that was your first live video, amazing. You did so good. It's so heartfelt. And it was divine timing. I was driving home and I was like, I'm going to get on live. I'm going to update. I'm going to welcome some of these new women coming in. And the things that I were thinking, the thoughts that were coming to me about what I wanted to share, about what I wanted to talk about, I clicked on your live button and I was like, oh my God, she's talking about the stuff that I was already thinking about. It was so awesome. We were just very in sync with our thoughts and it was very cool. And basically, you hit the nail on the head. There you are. Hey, girl, you did so good. You hit the nail on the head in the fact that as you start to wake up, things start to change. You start to change. The things that you notice start to change. Signs start to show up. The universe just starts to connect with you. It's always connected to you, but you're more aware of it now. And so to other people that aren't going through that, you sound like a crazy person, and I had to figure that out real quick. So I think it was so crucial to bring this group together. When I started going through this phase of awakening, when I really started to have all of these like signs coming in, when I started seeing angel numbers everywhere, when all of these like big rushes of energy were just like flowing through me and I could just feel it so intensely, I didn't go and blast that out to everybody, because I was like, people are going to think I'm crazy. But I had a couple of close friends. I had some very dear friends that had already gone through some of that, and some that were going through it like in the same moments that I was. And so they got it. They understood it. These were people I could confide in, people I could talk to about this, people I could, screenshot my phone with 1111 and, send it to them, and they just got it, and they weren't going to be like, what are you talking about? And so it was nice to have that support system because it made me feel less crazy. It made me feel like I could embrace what I was going through. It made me feel like it was okay to move forward with this and to be excited about it and to be intrigued by it and to want more of it and not feel like such a crazy person. And so to have this community, to bring these women together as we're all going through different stages of this, and to be able to confide and to be able to just, share these experiences out in the open and not feel like we have to hide the excitement of everything that we're experiencing. It's so magical and it's so good. And I also wanted to say, don't let it, don't overanalyze it, I guess, because when I started seeing angel numbers everywhere, I was like, oh my God, somebody's trying to tell me something, because I mean everywhere, you guys. Like, I could not turn around without seeing a synchronistic number on a license plate, on a sign, on my phone. I work in a hospital, numbers everywhere, room numbers, vital sign numbers. I would walk in a room and their heart rate would change from 86 to 111, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And I just like everywhere, all day, every day, to where I was like, somebody's trying to tell me something, and I would overanalyze it. And I was like, what do they want me to know? What are they trying to tell me? And then I was like, you know what? They're just letting me know that they're there. Sometimes we don't have to overanalyze the signs that we see. It's, it's like a beautiful sunset. You appreciate it. You know that it's there. You see angel numbers everywhere, and you can look up the meanings, which are so good and so helpful with guiding us, when we're looking for a little bit of guidance. But just appreciate that love and that support is there, and that that angels and your guides and your spirits and source, it's always there, and it's always loving you, and it's always around you, and it's just so good. So yeah, so if many of you out there have gone through a similar experience, as Ayla and a lot of us, don't feel like you're going crazy, because you're not. It's just part of the shift. It's part of the awakening. It's part of the change, and it's such a beautiful thing to experience. It's just like Shauna talked about. It is that divine feminine tapping on your shoulder, trying to come up, trying to be present in your life, trying to bring you that closer connection to yourself and to everybody and everything around you. And it's so good and so beautiful. So just wanted to pop on and say that for a minute. And we've had a huge influx of amazing women coming in today, and it fills my heart. It's so good and so wonderful to know that this group is needed and wanted and supported, and it's being divinely guided, and it is being brought together by forces, us and forces bigger than us, and it's so good and wonderful. Let's see, I was surrounded by people who weren't awoken, didn't understand. Yeah, I can't see the rest of your comment, but yes, girl, I get it. People that weren't awakened and our husbands, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. So when we start to go through this awakening phase, but our significant other isn't there, and maybe it's going to take a little bit longer for them to get there, and they want to love and support you, but they also might be like, oh my God, is my wife going crazy? Yeah, I have so many stories about that. Whole nother topic. Hey, Amanda. Hello, friend. So all of the new women coming on, I just wanted to update you really quick. At the beginning of the week, we kicked off our summer solstice with a ritual, a really great ritual, and it's a prayer box ritual, or we call it a gratitude box ritual. And basically, I'll kind of recap for you for anybody that doesn't know. So you have a box, and it can be any box. It can be a shoe box, it can be a jewelry box, it can be anything of significance to you, and you can pray over it, you can clear it, you can sage it, you can put your good intentions into this box that you've created or that you've found. And what you're going to do is just grab a pen and paper and sit for a moment. I would say sit for a moment in silence, or you can sit and do the meditation. I posted a meditation, and I'll repost under this so that it's fresh and you guys can see it. Or if you have your own meditation, please use whatever speaks to your heart, and write down what you are either wanting to bring into your life, what you are craving, needing, wanting, feeling lack of, or what you are ready to release. You are done with. It no longer serves you, and you want to say later, and you're ready to shed that from your experience in this moment. So write it down and do your meditation, put it in your prayer box or your gratitude box, and then set it aside, set it wherever you may need to set it, and we forget about it after that. Whatever you wrote down, we're not going to dwell on it, we're not going to worry about it, we're not going to put tons of focus on it, we're not going to worry about the how or the when this is going to manifest or be released. We are just going to have 100% faith in the universe that this is already taken care of. It's already taken care of. It's already taken care of. You don't have to worry about it anymore. The universe has heard you. And when you have that faith and you can let go, that's when you can bring it back into you. The hardest part that people have about manifesting and creating and bringing things into their life is they hold on to it so tight. You have to let it go. You have to have that faith. You have to have that trust so that it can come full force and come back to you, and just know that everything is being orchestrated behind the scenes. You don't have to see it. You just have to have that faith and trust that it's there and that it is coming. And so you put it aside, and tomorrow night I'm going to come on and I'll give you guys another meditation, and we're going to do a burning ritual. And there is something so good, and I know Rosemary loves her some fire. There's something so good and so powerful about burning stuff. I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, whether you're a man or a woman. People like to burn stuff. And it's a really good way to just clear and let go and know that it's done and gone, and it is taken care of. And so we're going to do this awesome little burning ritual. I'll come on tomorrow night live and do it. I'll kind of give you guys a heads up with some steps. And so anybody that just came into this group, write down your stuff, get your prayer box, get your gratitude box. You don't have to have done this a week prior. There are no rules. It's all about intentions. So if your intention is that if you write down your list of things you want to either bring in or let go or release, and you do it tonight and you let it sit in your box, and then tomorrow you will do the burning ritual, and it will be enough, and it will be good enough. Nobody says you have to do this, 6 days ahead of time, 5 days ahead of time. It's all about the intentions behind it, as is everything that we do. Hugely important. It's all about your intention behind it. So if you just came on, or if you didn't get a chance to do it, I'll post a little reminder, I'll post the meditation, I'll post whatever you guys need, and it's going to be just a really amazing release / manifestation for us to do this week. So next week we have a whole new set of awesomeness coming for the summer solstice, you guys, and so I just wanted to hop on, wanted to show my face, wanted to say welcome, wanted to say thank you for those of you that are coming on live and being vulnerable and speaking up and sharing your story, because it takes somebody to start it off. It takes somebody stepping out of their comfort zone, because everything amazing in your life is on the other side of your comfort zone. So step out of your comfort zone, step out of your bubble if you can, and feel free to get on and share your heart, share your love, share what you know, share your experiences. This group is about sharing. This group is about connecting to a lot of amazing, wonderful women, and you're going to find nothing but love and support and guidance, and that's it. That's all we need. All we need is love and support and guidance. And so thank you guys for coming on and sharing your stories. I appreciate it so much. So I will post some stuff. I will get back on tomorrow night. We'll do a burning ceremony, a little burning ritual. It's going to be really cool. And I encourage you guys to do your own live, burning rituals. And we would love to see everybody flaming up that crap that they don't need anymore and shedding it and getting rid of it. It's time to let that go. If it does not serve you, let it go. So welcome to everybody that's come in today and everybody that's come in the last few days. You are so welcome here, and I send you so much love and light and support, and I am so excited to get to know you guys even closer. So have a beautiful night, and we'll see you soon. Bye.